Welcome to HouseHunt's presentation of the 11 rules for finding the ideal neighborhood for your home purchase. This presentation is just one more example of HouseHunt.com's dedication to making your search for a new home a more enjoyable and effective process. Nothing is more important when purchasing a home than the neighborhood in which the residence you choose is located. A potential home buyer should always determine in which neighborhoods he or she would prefer to live prior to shopping for and committing to an individual property. Our advice is to buy location first, then find the ideal home. Keep in mind you can always change or improve a home. Rarely can you change the entire neighborhood. The following are the 11 rules for consideration while choosing a perfect neighborhood. Rule number 1. Drive through all the neighborhoods in your price range. Determine which one has the best overall feel for you. Picture yourself driving home in the evening. Which community would feel most appealing as you end the commute? Which would make you feel most at home? This is a gut feel issue. As you consider different communities, you must enter your feelings into the decision-making process. Rule number 2. Cruise several of the streets in the neighborhood you find most appealing. Is there consistent pride of ownership? One poorly maintained home can drag down the value of an entire neighborhood. Consistency of curb appeal is critical. Are there CC&Rs covering the community? If so, are you comfortable living in an area where there are such rules? Rule number 3. Research the quality of schools that serve the community. Schools may or may not be important to you as an individual, but they may be critical to the future buyer of your property. Great schools can dramatically impact the coming values in a particular neighborhood. Rule number 4. Are there common areas or parks near the locale? Is the neighborhood child-friendly? Are you looking for an area that attracts young families? Is there a neighborhood common area such as a clubhouse, pool, or tennis court? If so, are these amenities maintained by a homeowners association? What are the monthly dues? Are they excessive? Is neighborhood recreation appealing to you? Will these amenities add to the value of your home when it's time for you to sell? Rule number 5. Consider possible distractions in the neighborhood. Do you hear traffic or other annoying noises? Are there access issues in getting into or out of the area? Are there power lines nearby? Are the community utilities above or below ground? Spend a little time in the neighborhood in the evening. Listen for annoyances like barking dogs, loud music, etc. Rule number 6. What are the demographics of the neighborhood? Do you fit in? Are the characteristics of the residents ones that are appealing to you? At some future date, will the area demographics make your chosen home easier or more difficult to sell? Rule number 7. Look for a neighborhood that offers home styles and architecture that is most pleasing to your eye. As you drive down the local streets, you should be thinking, I really enjoy looking at these homes. Rule number 8. Consider what you must drive through to get to the subject neighborhoods. If you have to pass through a bunch of ugly to get into a beautiful area, the nasty will detract from your home's appeal. You don't want your community to be the one rose in the middle of a bunch of thorns. Assure the surrounding area enhances the appeal and the value of your chosen location. Rule number 9. Search for neighborhoods that offer an attractive uniqueness. If you purchase in a neighborhood that is a cookie-cutter duplicate of many other communities in the area, you'll have nothing different to sell when it comes time to move. Positive uniqueness is attractive. Rule number 10. Ask yourself if there is anything about your lifestyle that will not fit well into the targeted communities. Are you a mature adult without children who is buying in a community of young families? Do you have animals that will not be appropriate for the area? If you live a white-collar lifestyle, do you want to move into a blue-collar neighborhood? Buy in a community that is consistent with and appropriate to your lifestyle. Rule number 11. A neighborhood's walkability score may be a concern for future home buyers. How close is the community to shopping, to banking, to grocery stores, and to other conveniences? Easy access to services can be a major consideration for some potential purchasers. proximity to amenities can also be an excellent home value enhancer. To make your neighborhood search easier, we suggest that, before beginning your quest, you take the time to write down all the community criteria that is important to you. These written criteria can then be used as guidelines to help you make an informed and wise location choice. Don't stray too far from your written standards. Please choose a neighborhood carefully. The last thing you want to do after you've purchased a home is to find yourself saying, "What the heck was I thinking?" Thank you for visiting our HouseHunt.com website. We sincerely hope you found this 11 rules for finding the ideal neighborhood for your home purchase helpful in your search for a new home. Our goal is to satisfy all of your real estate needs. And thank you in advance for contacting your appropriate HouseHunt.com real estate agent. You will find him or her to be the local expert in all things real estate. By being a member of the HouseHunt.com family, our real estate agents have demonstrated a dedication to service that far exceeds the level of most salespeople. Call your HouseHunt.com agent today. You will not be disappointed.